I put together a video previously about the Buck 112 Ranger. As it turned out, that was a little too bulky to be used as an everyday carrying knife, which is a shame. It's a nice sized blade. Um, and you can tell what I was using before then was something like that Buck knife or that Barlow knife. It says Barlow on it. Those are pretty cheap. They're easy to find. They're easy to use, and it's a wobbly blade. It had a tendency, a time or two, to snap on me. And as much as I like that style, as much as I think that that fits well in the hand, I just couldn't find it to be quite as predictable as I like it to be. I felt a little unsafe with it. It'd be nice to find a lockback Barlow of some sort. I've also been using over the past couple of years a Swiss Army knife. These were handed out as wedding presents to the my groomsmen. It's pretty handy. I found that I've mostly used that nice large blade, and the scissors are very nice. And then, more than the flathead screwdriver, I like the fact that on this Tinker model, it's got the Phillips screwdriver. That comes in pretty handy. Well, when all is said and done, I needed a knife that I could stick in my pocket and carry around to use. So I purchased one of these things. It's um, it's a Buck 501 Squire. It came with this little leather case. Today is really the first day I've tried putting on my belt. It's okay. It's lightweight, but the thing fits in your pocket, no problem. Here's what it looks like. And I've got a little ruler here. We can see how long it is. It's about 4 inches long. Open it up. The blade looks a little bit like that, a little bit like that. I kind of like the fact that it's not got that sort of clip point thing, that it's just more rounded at the top. It's got a nice bit of a droop to it. If you look at the blade itself looks like it's about 2.5 inches long or so, which is about where it should be. When I got it, I was concerned it might be a little too thin, but that's not too bad. Compared to, say, a Swiss Army knife, you're looking at something like that and that. Compared to the Barlow knife, it's a little slimmer. All told, just looking at it, it's about, let's see, eh, it's about, uh, it's about a 1/4 inch thick, it looks like. So that's not too bad. And of course, it's got this lockback feature, which is really sweet. So you close it up and you carry it around. The nice thing about it is it's just a nicely made, solid knife. The blade doesn't wobble around. Um, it's very firm. And, this sounds like vanity, this sounds like fashion, but if you're going to carry something around like this in your pocket for any length of time, you want it to be a nicely made thing. You don't want a piece of junk. So it's nice. It's got a handsome, wood handle, um, nickel here, and it's really good to go. It's a good size. It's relatively lightweight, and ideally, I'm not going to lose it. This costs about $32 or $33. Ideally, I'm not going to lose it, and I won't be like hitting myself on the head. I have a tendency to lose sunglasses and hats, and stray things like that, umbrellas. Um, so I'm hoping that I won't kick myself for when I lose this, because the chances are pretty good I'll eventually lose this. But hopefully I'll have it for 10 years before then. In which case, 10 years, day in, day out in my pocket, it's worth it. So I'm very happy with what the looks of the 501 Buck Squire is. Um, it's a sweet little device, and it'll do me pretty well. Adios.